this weekend. Just what are you feeling as you go into this huge road test for your team, and how's the team prepared, do you think?
Yeah, no, I mean, we've had a week to prepare. These past couple days we've been done a little earlier than usual, but obviously they're a great team. It's a top 25 matchup on the road, and Mackey, which gets rocking. So I think we're all just really excited for the opportunity to go over there and play, and hopefully pick up a win this weekend.
Steve, you look at the analytics, you and Purdue are very similar offensively and defensively, but
Yeah.
the metrics are very close. How are you similar to what they like to do on both ends of the floor?
I think the pace of play is similar from what I've watched. We haven't watched too much film yet, but today we'll dive into that. And I just think the pace of play, I think they're really well balanced. You can't really focus on one guy because they have Braden Smith and the big fella, but their role players are great. And so I think those are the two big things that stand out to me so far. And obviously they're well coached. They play defense, and like I said earlier, at home they're as is every team at home. You're looking at a different beast, and this will be rocking. We're excited for it.
Does that make them easier to prepare for because they're similar to you in that way, or does that make them challenging because of how similar they are to you?
I don't think either way it sways too much. I think not having seen them yet this year, they're kind of a whole different team without ED. They got a bunch of new guys. I don't think that really matters this year because, like I said, they have a bunch of new guys. It's almost a whole new team.
The way that things kind of were scheduled, I guess, a lot of your bigger games were kind of packed into this stretch towards the end of the season. Do you guys, given where the standings are, do you feel like you have a real opportunity here over the next several weeks?
I think so. I think, like I said earlier, we're all excited and we're all confident about the opportunities we've been given at the end of the season. Purdue, Illinois, Michigan State, those are all big games for us, and I think we control our own destiny, so just worrying about one game at a time, trying to get the wins, and everything else will take care of itself then.
Steven, what's this team like on the road? Is it fun to get away, to kind of, get away from Madison a little bit? I know that West Lafayette is beautiful this time of year. It's probably much warmer than Wisconsin, but,
Yeah.
But what is it like? If you guys kind of band together a little bit more?
I think you have to on the road, otherwise I don't think you'll win. You don't band together and come together as a team, obviously. Mac is one of the craziest places and the best places to play in the country, so. Like I said, we're gonna be there for, I think, less than 24 hours almost with the noon game, so we're not gonna experience the campus as much or anything like that, but we're going in there to try to handle business and play hard and hopefully get the win, like I said.
Steve, lots been made about the strides that the team's made defensively these last few games, and part of that has been, the Big's ability to kind of help on the screens and then get back, and the team to kind of recover. What's gotten better with that, and what's kind of the key to making that whole part of the defense work?
Yeah, I think just learning from our mistakes earlier this year, or even when we win, there's certain things that could be better. So the coaches have been good about watching the film and helping me, Nolan, Carter, X out on those things that we need to be better at. And so I think the big things, we're going in more prepared. As big guys, I can say we're going in more prepared and have a better plan of what we're trying to do for the game for sure.
Obviously, you guys start together, but there was a period of the season where no one didn't really share the court a whole lot.
Yeah.
That's maybe a little bit more frequent now. I guess
Yeah.
what were some of the things that you were working through early in the season, and what's better now that you could share for a little bit more?
I think having two quote-unquote 5 men or 7-footers out there can be a little bit of adjustment at times, especially if neither of us have really ever done that in our career. So, but like you said, more recently we've been playing together a little bit, and it's been fun. Obviously, it's matchup dependent too on the teams we're guarding. A lot of teams don't have two bigs out there, so it's hard to put us both out there at the same time. But when there's opportunities to play with Nolan, it's been fun, and hopefully we get a few more down the stretch here for sure.
Carly and then Nick.
Do you feel like going into Purdue, a huge matchup, is kind of giving you like March vibes?
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel like it's kind of like a prelim to what's to come in the future. Like I said, I've played there a few times in my career, and every time I've been there, whether it's over winter break, even when there aren't students, it's rocking. So I'm sure noon on a Saturday, it's gonna be buzzing in there, and I'm excited for some of the new guys to see how it is in there, and hopefully we can pick up a win.
Steve, I know you said you're getting a little bit more into the film this next day or two, but obviously Michigan just took them down. They were able to get Kaufman ran in first into some foul trouble. Just what can you maybe take from that, and how imperative would that be to stay down?
Yeah, no, it's huge. I think not only for them, but for any team if you get into their bench and get some of their main guys in foul trouble. It's obviously gonna help them a little bit, especially if it's their main 2 or 3 guys, but, like I told Mark, just watching the film, trying to be better, as bigs, and, just listening to what the coaches tell us, I think is the big thing, going out there and doing it actually, rather than just, listening and not transferring into the game, just going out there, playing hard, and, hopefully that leads to a win, for sure.
Yeah, so all season long, Kaufman, Brandon, Smith, that duo has kind of given a lot of teams trouble. What kind of challenges do they pose from your perspective?
I think just, obviously Brandon Smith's one of the best passers in the country, so, they have great chemistry in that pick and roll, and, Kaufman Red's made himself a great player, and showing it this year, so I think just the chemistry between those 2 that's formed, in a short amount of time, because it's been Edie for so long. I think it's been the big thing for them, and, like I said to him, just trying to shut those 2 down as much as we can, and, will be the key for us, for sure.
Steve, it feels like you've been on a consistent stretch here of being doubled constantly offensively, especially against Iowa. It feels like you had 2 guys flying through the entire time. Do you feel more comfortable handling that now than say you did a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago? Because maybe your offense numbers aren't as high, but the rebounding, the assists, even the blocks have started to go up for you.
Yeah, I think, I'm getting more comfortable, and not only me, but I think the team around me is getting more comfortable, because, they're getting used to seeing that extra guy come towards me, and, just trying to play out of it as a team, I think is the big thing. I've had a few turnovers here and there, but for the most part, I think my teammates are doing a great job helping me out when the double does come, and, yeah, that's about it.
Anything else for Steve? All right, thank you, Shannon.
Thank you, guys.